Hello everyone, this is Gemini Wizard here. I am going to showcase just a few modifications to Upint's mining board that I did. His mining board is the shadow here. I'm going to show you his right now, and I mean it's a pretty good one. It just was always messing up for me. Whenever it came up to a pit or some water or anything, it would always go through and it would mess it up. It would just stop. Um, he was talking about making some modifications to it, and I did ask him if I can use his design and just make some modifications to it. He said, yeah, and but this is his, and he is on the Mechanic Crafters SMP, uh, and he's doing pretty good over there. And now I'm going to show you what my modifications are. I made it a little bit bigger. Now it is going off of his one of his other designs as well. I found that this design here helps with the whole lava and water situation, and I have a demonstration here in a little bit with a little bit of obsidian in the middle. So what it is that everything is all done by chassis. And if I show you here, if I hold the control down, I can go up front, and it's all connected by that one right there. Okay. Here in a minute, I'll start it up and show you. All these are all storage. These right here are of pressure plates. I'm using the pressure plates to actually circumvent the spawning within the tunnel that we're going to make. I'm not going to destroy the tunnel. I want to actually use it for possibly, moving and making transportation afterwards. After everything's all done, I can use that same tunnel for different transportation throughout my world. And what I would do, if you want to go 692 blocks, you'd fill up both of these barrels and then add 4 to the deployers here. Okay, one to each of these 4. The ones on the outside, the center one does not get anyone until after it starts. That will give you a complete 692 blocks, whichever direction you're going. Uh, and the amount of barrels, uh, even I don't think you'll fill up that all these barrels, even just going out to the 692 blocks. And I chose the pressure plates, especially the stone pressure plates, because it's so easy to um, do a cobblestone generator and then just put the stone on what I call the lava stove. It's the fan, lava, and then depot, and just make stone uh, and turn that into the pressure plates. And nice and simple and quick. Here's all the materials you need. You'll need 30 barrels. Actually, I can show you here. So you'll need 30 barrels. You'll need 1 cart assembler. 11 cobblestone. Now the 11 cobblestone is for this little T here, and then this section here. Okay, that's the 11 cobblestone. There is no glue. I do not use any glue. It's just the glue is used. Well, I do use glue, but it is for just making it sticky once. It's not using it on any other component other than making that sticky on the chassis itself. So, and the glue is used in the cannon. So that's why you see the glue over here. There's 1 seat. The seat is for your AFK travels. So if you want to just sit there while this is running, it will go. Okay. And then you'll have 56 deployers, one lever, and then you'll have 90 linear chassis. So that's one stack plus 26. And then mechanical drills, there's 74, it's 1 plus 10. Mechanical plow, just 1. Minecart with furnace, 1. Rails, 3. I start off with 3, but I do put some into a barrel. And then got the super glue for the cannon, and then tiled glass, and the white seat. That's what I had here. Okay, now I'm going to enable the contraption, the minecart contraption. Now with this glass, there is actually a deployer here, and even though the glass is there, once this becomes a contraption, this is no longer hindered by anything. The cobblestone will end up going through this, and the reason why I did that is this way it was 2 from the bottom, and then it goes through, and then that one will feed into the cart path. Originally, I was having water problems and everything, and the lava problems that were coming in. And it was actually coming in through this section right here because I didn't have a deployer here. It was just straight up connected, and it was just that. And I had a deployer here that would put the cobblestone down, but then I also had used his drill setup. He has the drill setup that was breaking that cobblestone. So it would go through. But then I seen that I can make it go through this and use that, and it won't affect the lava. Because with having that cobblestone in here, the lava and the water will not flow through that anymore. Being a contraption, it won't have anywhere to go. And you'll see that here in a little bit when I actually start this up. Now I do have a deployer here. It's going to initiate the block here. Every time it's going to put a block here, it's going to move forward, and then it'll put another block down. And when I do that, I'll actually put 2 blocks here, just so it has something to put the rail on. And that's how I start it. So I'm going to do this for now so you can actually see that block get deployed. And I do have multiple barrels just to show you that, let's just add some more. Add some right there, just so now I got 3 barrels worth of cobblestone. So I just want to show you how far that it can go, and then it's going to go in through the lava first, go through the obsidian, and then go into water, and it will continue to go. So I'm going to go ahead and initiate. We're going to see all the blocks pop up. You're going to see a whole square here, and then that block there. Block got deployed. This whole square. Now, with contraptions, if you're not looking at the main contraption, everything will become invisible, except for the shadow, but everything is invisible, and you can see that block is there now. So now I'm going to put the 2 blocks here, and then I'm going to, oh, hold on, I almost forgot. Let me get this here. Now for this contraption, I'm going to take that down, and I don't know if you heard it, but it heard a little snap. There should be a little piece of cobblestone around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. And because it's no longer a contraption, it broke that little cobblestone right there, and there you go. Okay, so with this contraption, you have to make sure that it's set to lock rotation. If you do not lock the rotation and you go to start it, sometimes it'll get in there and it'll start spinning, and then it will get all messed up. And so you have to lock the rotation. Make sure it's set to lock, and that's just scrolling the mouse wheel and get it there, and then you turn it on. I'm gonna just make sure, because last time I did this, I did not have this set. This was actually, I made a mistake, and when it was going along, and I went and made sure that these were all one, and it messed up. It didn't catch that, and then it didn't have this here as well, because it was only this block right here. So now that I have that all set to 1, I'm going to go through and make that one 2, and then this one as well 2. Okay. So that's it. Now I'm going to start it up. And I'm going to take this out of here. Break that. Get my coal. And I'm going to start it. Now I got this break in it here, so I can just keep it a complete empty tunnel. So now it's going to start deploying. And this is just so nothing will spawn with inside this because of the dark. Now I'm going to get some night vision. So we can see inside here. Okay. And let's go here. Now we are already tunneling in. Let's go into spectator mode. Now before, what would happen is that now it's to the cobble, or to the obsidian, and it's breaking through fairly quick. But what was happening is that within this section right here, because this was a contraption, the water and lava would leak down into this section right here, and then once it got into here, it would then go into the contraption and cause the track to get messed up, and then it would mess up the cart. So doing that circumvents any of the water or lava getting into the bore, and then we just made it through. And again, this can go, if you have the 2 barrels plus the 4, it can go 692 blocks, and I don't even think it's going to fill up the barrels. And it's going to just, any cobblestone that it gets, it will use that for the tunnel. So as long as you start off with the 1 barrel, that'll be enough, depending on where you start, obviously. That should be enough to get you into a good mining session, and go into creator here for a second. Once that goes through, I'll sit here, and you can sit here and just AFK for a little while it's going through. And then once you decide if you want to stop it, you just break the cart, or you can use your contraption and just shift right click and it'll break the contraption, and then you have your tunnel. And again, this is just to prevent any spawn while within the tunnel. Now, if it's at a site where there's spawns gonna come around, they'll end up coming around and climbing in. It happened to me, and that's it. That's the tunnel bore, and that's the modifications that I made to his um, to that contraption. And thank you for watching. And you have a good day.